Good morning and welcome to Adventure Planet, where today you find me here at Universal's Islands of Adventure, a park that last year saw 11 million visitors pass through its gates, which is absolutely shocking. An incredibly popular park this. Yeah, all those years ago, before it was even a thing, it was actually going to be called Cartoon World, which, yeah, pretty glad that it changed its name back to Islands of Adventure. Cartoon World just doesn't have the same feel to it, right? Yeah, construction began in 1995, completed a couple of years after, with the park opening in May of 1999 as part of the kind of expansion that they had here. It went in along with Universal City Walk, which is the area that kind of connects Islands of Adventure with Universal Orlando, which is just next door. Yeah, big expansion as part of the Universal Orlando Resort. Yeah, there's 8 themed islands here spread across 110 acres, so it's a fairly sizable park. 5 roller coasters here, including the great Velocicoaster and, of course, the Incredible Hulk as well. 2 of my favorites at the park. Yeah, park hours today, 9 a.m. through until 9 p.m. So let's head on into the port of entry, Pharos Lighthouse just behind me here, and let's have one hell of a time here at Universal's Islands of Adventure. Oh, and I do love port of entry here with the huge Pharos Lighthouse with the Islands of Adventure signage across it here, standing majestically over the entrance to the park here. Yeah, just off to the right down here we have Toothsome's Chocolate Emporium, and I'll be grabbing myself a huge milkshake probably a little bit later on. Absolutely glorious desserts in there. Not just desserts that they do either, they do serve a full menu. A little bit expensive, but absolutely worth visiting if you've not already done so. Yeah, it's going to be a beautiful day for it today as well. Expecting blue skies, temperatures of up to 31 degrees C. It's going to be a warm one, but again, the sun not exactly strong. UV of a maximum of 3 today, which isn't too bad at all, as we head to the entry gates. And here we are, past the turnstiles then, into the port of entry proper, where the adventure begins. And you know what? I absolutely love port of entry. It is a gloriously themed area, all the buildings with their little details. This expedition photography shop is just great. Look at this. And yeah, look at this, we've got all the Christmas decorations out already. Big old wreath here. Yeah, all along the top here as well. All the lights going around. Yeah, got a bit of an early Christmas preview here in the port of entry. Here we go, the adventure begins. You can also get your paper maps here as well. It really is glorious in here. If you do ever come down to Universal's Islands of Adventure, please just take 20 to 30 minutes just to have a look at all these shops, all the exteriors, all the theming. So many little details that I swear get added every year, because I notice something new all the time. It really is a great area, this. Trading company just off to the left there. Oh, it really is great. The cat's up here. Exotic fabrics. There's the port of entry Christmas shop here as well. And the Lucky Monkey. We've got a fruit stand there. It's just, it really is an incredible area. It blows my mind every time I come into this section. Really is great. Yeah, all the little shops here. Again, the entrance to the trading company looks great. Big souvenirs sign. Largest selection. Yeah, of course, you've got your little eatery, little cafe just off to the right there. Croissant Moon Bakery. Yeah, you got all kind of your pastries in there as well, your cinnamon buns. And a selection of sandwiches as well, if maybe you've missed out on breakfast. Little caricature stand to the left. And there we go. As we head into Marvel Superhero Island, Island number 2, and of course you're greeted with the absolutely astounding Incredible Hulk coaster manufactured by B&M. Oh, it's a glorious sight. As soon as you get through port of entry, off to your left. What better way to start the day? Now, unfortunately, as with all Universal parks, I can't take you on ride, which is a real shame. But yeah, like I say, what better way to start the day than on the Incredible Hulk. Manufactured by B&M all the way back in 1999. So yeah, it is getting on now. 7 inversions, 67 miles per hour. And although it is old, there was a huge overhaul that actually took place between 2015 and 2016, where most of the track was replaced, the trains were replaced. We had additional Q-line theming and onboard sound was added as well. So yeah, it was refurbed around 8 years ago. 8 or 9 years ago now. But it is still an old school B&M. It's rough and ready. Like I say, 7 inversions with that launch right at the beginning, straight into the 0G roll. Absolutely love the entrance to this queue line, and just a 15-minute wait for Hulk. Cannot go wrong with that. And what a great way to start the day then, with a ride on the Incredible Hulk here on Marvel Superhero Island at Islands of Adventure. And yeah, 15-minute advertised wait time, decided to go for the single rider and actually lucked out and managed to get a front row seat. Now I tell you what, 1999 that was manufactured, and it does still have that old school B&M intensity. Into that 0G roll, the Cobra roll, into the vertical loop. Whoa, lots of grey out for me, even on the front row. Nice and intense, 7 inversions. It's an absolutely fantastic ride. And you've also got a little flat ride here right next to the Hulk. This is Storm Force Acceleratron. Little Mack Rides teacup style ride. Opened here in the year 2000. It's currently a walk-on. And making our way further into Superhero Island now then. This is Cafe 4, where you can meet various Marvel superhero characters across various times in the day. Yeah, I absolutely love this area. It's so colourful. All the music blaring out as well. You got some cotton candy over there. You got Professor X, Wolverine. Yeah, it all looks great. And of course, down this way, you've got the amazing adventures of Spider-Man as well. A little 3D track dark ride. Manufactured by Oceaneering. Yeah, great ride that. Look at these guys. Yeah, it's absolutely great. And of course, you've got Doctor Doom's Fearfall down there as well, with a current wait time of 15 minutes. You've got a pair of S&S shot towers. It's a good ride, you get some good air time at the top. But yeah, 15 minutes, we'll come back and do that a little bit later on perhaps. It's not my favorite ride here. Got the 5 and dime here as well. All the theming on the top.
Okay, so
such a great area, all the different colors, really, really vibrant. Lots of neon around. Current wait time, 30 minutes for the amazing adventures of Spider-Man. It's a pretty much about worth that. Let's jump on. Love all the theming here for the Daily Bugle.
Okay, while we're waiting for more information, let's roll the sound on the segment.
And there's a quick look at a model of the ride vehicle. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And And just come off my ride on the amazing adventures of Spider-Man then. Advertised queue time of 30 minutes, waited almost 25, so yeah, not too bad. Good operations on there. And yeah, it's a great ride that. It's got a nice mix of both screens and real set pieces. And there's some fire effects in there as well. A little bit of footage that you saw towards the end there was basically we got towards the end of the ride, just after the final scene completely went down, all the lights came on. I think everybody in there got evac'd, actually got an express pass as an apology, even though we were right at the end of the ride. There's only one ride that express pass is going to be used on, and that is Velocicoaster. Yeah, great ride, Spider-Man. Well worth doing and well worth the 25-minute wait. And we're heading out of Marvel Superheroes Island now then and into Toon Lagoon. Yeah, not that you would know it though, there's all this construction fencing going on just in front of the awesome signage. There's no maintenance actually going on with the sign. There's something getting put up or getting maintained just in front of it here. Yeah, it's a little bit of a shame that, blocking out the sign. But yeah, here we are in the colourful, cartoony world of Toon Lagoon, which is where you'll find the park's water rides, Dudley Do-Right's Ripsaw Falls, and Bluto's Bilge-Rat barges. Both of them absolute soakers. Yeah, talking of construction though, there's quite a bit going on around here. All these construction fences here. Absolutely love this little land though. Or island, as the technical term that I should use. Yeah, again, all really colourful, all really well themed. Oh, I wonder why the water effect's not working here. Usually you've got water coming out of here. Yeah, that's a shame. Looks like there is quite a lot of maintenance and construction going on in this area though, so maybe that's something that they're working on. I'm sure it'll be back real soon. Got Blondie's there to the left. And of course, Gasoline Alley and Bilge-Rat barges right in front of us, which is the Rapid Rise. And of course, Dudley Do-Right's Ripsaw Falls is the Log Flume. And you can get some fantastic views of Velocicoaster from here. Let's go take a look. And here we are at the dockside then, just behind me ship the Olive. And yeah, this is an area that not a lot of people know is actually here, or they tend to miss out on it. And you really shouldn't, because it gives some amazing views of this beast, Intamin's Velocicoaster. And that right there is one of the best inversions in the game. The Mosasaurus roll, hey, over the lake. Absolutely awesome. Yeah, some great views here. You've got Mythos Restaurant just over the back here. Some views of Universal Studios Orlando with Rip Ride Rockit. Got some nice music playing here, and you've got the Hulk just through here as well. Yeah, it's a really nice area. But yeah, if you've got a good camera, you can get some fantastic shots of Veloci from here. And I've decided to get some lunch whilst here in Toon Lagoon at the Wimpy's. I've gone for chicken fingers, a Coke Zero, and these curly fries here with the two sauces, and this was $17.87. So yeah, not too bad, but still on the pricey side. It's pretty tasty though. And those chicken fingers were absolutely delicious, I gotta say, as we make our way further into Toon Lagoon. Now then, over to Dudley Do-Right's Ripsaw Falls. But as you can see, the construction continues in Toon Lagoon, and that actually includes Dudley Do-Right's. And yeah, it looks like it's undergoing some pretty extensive maintenance and or refurbishment. It is fully closed today, and it certainly doesn't look as though it's going to be opening up anytime soon. Yeah, a little bit of off-ride footage there then of Popeye and Bluto's bilge-wrap barges. Absolute soaker of a rapids that, and what's hilarious is I think a lot of people actually think that that water effect turns off, as it would do with most other rapids, but on Popeye's it doesn't, and if you get hit by that, you're 10 out of 10 soaked. But yeah, come down to get a ride on Dudley Do-Right's. Wasn't actually expecting it to be closed today. Well, that's partly my own fault for not doing my research before I came here this morning. You've got Pteranodon Flyers on the right. The only cred that I don't have in this park is you're not allowed to ride it as a single adult. That never used to be the case, but it is now. You need to take a child on board with you. One of the park's originals, that opened in 1999. It's a busy day here today as well. There's currently an 85-minute wait for Velocicoaster, as we make our way into the newest themed island of Islands of Adventure. It's Skull Rock, opened back in 2016 and features the ride King Kong. And if my eyes aren't deceiving me, that says a 45-minute wait, and sadly that ride is not worth that. Great theming on the exterior, but the ride itself is extremely screen heavy. However, if you've not done it before, it is worth doing, at least to see the absolutely amazing animatronic at the end of the ride. But 45-minute wait for this, yeah, we'll give this a miss. And here we are at another one of the park's originals. It's the Jurassic Park River Adventure. Yeah, just a 20-minute wait for this one. Let's hop on. And it's another ride where I think I'll take advantage of the single rider queue. And just got off my ride then on Jurassic Park River Adventure. 20 minutes advertised queue time, took the single rider, got straight on, no waiting at all. Back row ride, didn't get too wet on there. It's not a soaker by any means, that one. However, it is a ride that is in serious need of some major refurbishment. A lot of the animatronics in there weren't working at all, and the ones that were are looking really dated now. I feel like this needs the refurb to bring it up to the same kind of standard as the ride at Universal Studios Hollywood. That's where this needs to be. And actually, I'm surprised that that hasn't happened to this one yet. It's long overdue. Come on, Universal, get this ride spick and span back to full working order. Get some effects working again. Get some screens in like the Universal Studios Hollywood version, and that would be great. However, for a walk-on ride, it was still good, and like I say, didn't get too wet. And here we are then at Jurassic World Velocicoaster, and unfortunately I've just checked that access pass that I was given from Spider-Man, and it doesn't include Velocicoaster. Yeah, of course it doesn't. So sadly I'm going to have to queue for this, but that's okay, because the theming in the queue line for this ride is fantastic. As the ride approaches that boost, kicking you from 40 to 70 miles an hour in just over 2 seconds into that top hat. Oh, I can't wait to get back on. And as you can see, just running the test cars as it has just gone down briefly. It's been down for about 10 minutes, but let's head on anyway. And with that downtime, Jurassic World Velocicoaster is now on a 90-minute wait. Single rider line is closed. However, It's one of the few rides here at the park that I will gladly wait 90 minutes for. So unfortunately, I've decided to leave the queue line for Jurassic World Velocicoaster, which is pretty unusual for me. I absolutely love that ride. However, it did come back up again for about 5 minutes, then went down for a second time. Yeah, that queue time now is on 105 minutes. So yeah, it is peak time now. We'll come back a little bit later on. These things happen. Obviously, safety is of course paramount. We'll come back later on this afternoon, early evening, and see if the queue times are any better. Anyway, let's head on down into the Lost Continent now, see if we've got any updates for 2023 in this area. And yeah, just behind this cloth here at the Lost Continent, this is actually the stage where the 8th voyage of Sinbad used to take place. Unfortunately, that show is no longer a thing. As you can see, all the set and the stage and everything is still pretty much here. But yeah, unfortunately, that's not a thing anymore. It's interesting that this pathway is actually still open. Of course, you've got the cloth and it's all roped off here. But yeah, it appears as though the stage and everything is all still in place for that show. I'm not sure if they're going to replace it with something else or what that will be. Of course, that has now gone. Poseidon's Fury has also gone. There was rumors that this whole area is going to kind of take on a Zelda theme, as in Zelda from the video game series. Not really much more is known other than that. But yeah, it's a little bit strange because this area now really only had those two attractions, the Sinbad show and of course Poseidon's Fury, and with both of those attractions now gone, you just have your eateries here and that's about it. It's very much a pass-through island now here at Islands of Adventure. So yeah, we'll head on down into Hogsmeade. Check out the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. And they do still have the talking fountain here as well. However, he doesn't seem to be very chatty today. It's still a really well themed area though, this. Got your delicious kebabs just off to the left there. And all kind of the little awnings and bazaar type shops. And this one behind me here. And you've also got your Fire Eaters grill there if you enjoy your chicken and your hot dogs. There's some chicken fingers in there and some chicken stingers as well, which are particularly spicy. Yeah, good place to eat that. Got Poseidon's Treasures just off to the left. Little gift shop. And of course, if you do want some quality grub, this is where you'll also find the Mythos restaurant. Mythos, whatever you want to call it. There you'll find that just off to the right there, and yeah, it is good grub in there. It's won the world's best theme park restaurant a number of times. Again, it's not cheap, but it is worth eating in there if you've not at least tried it. And here we are at what was once Poseidon's Fury then, here on the Lost Continent. And yeah, like I say, this is no longer here at the park. It's a shame, really. It was a pretty spectacular special effects walkthrough experience. And yeah, like I say, it'd be interesting if Zelda does come in to replace this. Whatever does come in, I hope it's soon, because it is a shame to kind of leave such a spectacular building left to rot here. I'm sure it won't be long before something does replace Poseidon's Fury, but it is a shame to see this all closed up. The entrance here all roped off. And yeah, all the signage there for Poseidon's Fury long since removed. Just got Escape from the Lost City left. Yeah, it's a shame. Hopefully we'll get something to replace it soon. Look at that theming on Mythos. Looks great. And here we are at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter then, here at Hogsmeade. And yeah, if you've got a Park Hopper ticket valid for both Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios, you can catch the Hogsmeade Express just through here. It is a ride in itself and takes you down into Universal Studios, or Diagon Alley, should I say. And here we are, the big archway for Hogsmeade. Please respect the spell limits. And yeah, looks absolutely heaving in here as always. The old train to the right there. Hey, hello.
Welcome to Hogsmeade.
How you doing?
Very well, and yourself, sir?
Good, I'm not doing too bad, thank you.
Fantastic.
Good stuff.
Lots of exciting things to discover. Have a
Absolutely.
good time here in the village.
Thank you very much.
Of course.
Oh, there you go. Greeted by the train conductor himself. Oh, it is a fantastic area, this, though. All the theming, all the snow. And of course, you've got a selection of rides here. And yep, that's pretty much as expected. Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure with a 90-minute wait time. I've just got myself a slushy butterbeer. Yeah, $9 for this. Very expensive, but they are pretty tasty. As we continue our look through Hogsmeade. Yeah, it's not just Hagrid's Magical Creatures here. You've also got another coaster, Flight of the Hippogriff. Little Vekoma family coaster, opened here in 2000. Used to be known as the Flying Unicorn. And of course, you've also got Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey, which is a robo-arm dark ride. Plenty of entertainment here as well. And of course, Hogwarts Castle, which looks absolutely phenomenal every time I see it. And we got the show going on the stage here. Hey!
Come on, you gotta move it like a night creature of the night, do you feel alright? Can you dance like a hippogriff? Can you dance like a hippogriff? Na 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 na.
I certainly can't dance like a hippogriff. I'm not sure how a hippogriff dances, but I'm pretty sure I couldn't do it. Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. 25-minute wait time. However, you know what? I think this is where I'm going to use that access pass I was given from Spider-Man. Let's jump on. And seeing as Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey has a shorter and more interesting queue line, I've decided to use my pass. Hey! I've decided to use my access pass on Flight of the Hippogriff. Yeah, why not? Hey, little squirrel. Hello, buddy. How you doing? Yeah, good little family coaster this. Like I say, this was known as Flying Unicorn until 2008. Yeah, like I say, nice little family coaster. Thought I'd use my access pass on this. Nice bits of theming around. And of course, Robbie Coltrane as Hagrid's audio. Ah, rest in peace. And in the queue line then for Forbidden Journey. Yeah, great theming in this queue line. Definitely worth seeing it if you've not seen it before. Don't join the single rider, join the full queue and appreciate all the theming in here.
Which are rotated very fast, so that it spins.
Here's the name, where the increases the fear of the thing itself. Only a part.
I'd really rather see for myself.
First thing was like the classroom fire. Once the next thing to see which left his body behind.
Still very sound history though.
That was like both. He entered the classroom through the back door. Anyway, we thought you might rather watch the game Quidditch than listen to Ben's. But we'll have to sneak you out of the castle and down to the pitch, and we reckon the best way of doing that is to fight.
And an advertised queue time of 25 minutes. We waited just 20. There he is, the Sorting Hat. And we're on. I'll see you when I get off. And I've just had my ride then on both Flight of the Hippogriff and Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. Both fantastic rides here in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Yeah, straight on Flight of the Hippogriff. Some interesting forces on that. It's a really, really good family coaster. And of course, Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey, that Robo-Arm track dark ride is great. It gets the mix of screens and real life props just right. It's a great story there. Features all the characters. Some mist and smoke effects in there as well. Some heat effects. Really, really good ride. Worth doing if you've not done it already. And like I say, it is worth maybe not going on the single rider line if the queue is not too bad, because there's lots of theming to see in that queue line, which is really worth it if you kind of appreciate that kind of stuff. Yeah, two really good rides. Let's check out some more of Hogsmeade. Love the snowman here. Feels a little bit odd though in this heat. It's been pretty hot today. But yeah, Hogsmeade looks great. Like I say, so much to see and do here. The wands to buy through there, all the different facades and the shops that you can visit. Ollivander's just off to the left if you want to go through that process of choosing your own wand. Yeah, some pretzels and churros in there that you can buy. Yeah, these facades always look fantastic. They're always kept up really well maintained. Always looks great here. Yeah, all the shop exteriors look fantastic, and you can go in all of them. A little bit of construction work going on just in front of us here, which is a little bit of a shame, but it doesn't take too much away from it. You got the main eatery just through there. It is worth noting though that this area does get extremely busy. I mean, look at this. This is just the queue for butterbeer. Hagrid's Magical Creatures now on a 100-minute wait, so I might come back and do that a little bit later on. Again, the rooftops all look great as well. So yeah, I think we'll leave Hogsmeade now, and we'll head on over to the last of our islands, which is based on the works of Dr. Seuss. It's Seuss's Landing. Let's head over. What a great area. And if you enter Hogsmeade from the Jurassic Park end, you get this glorious view of Hogwarts Castle here from the bridge. Absolutely magical. And just crossing the bridge now then into our final island, it's Seuss's Landing. Yeah, this is kind of more of a kids area. However, there's some rides here that are just as good for adults, like the Cat in the Hat. And of course, you've also got the trolley ride monorail here as well, which gives some good views. Yeah, it's another really nice, colourful area, this. And again, with all the Christmas decorations. Yeah, they all look great though. All wrapped around the lights here with all the wreaths, different coloured bows, all the baubles. Yeah, it all looks really good. A little taste of Christmas. Of course, you've got all the merch stores around here as well. All looking really nice and colourful. And yeah, just off to the left, it's the Seuss Trolley train ride. Yeah, we'll get a ride on that, get some views, and that's a ride that I can actually take you on as well. Let's jump on, why not? Well, I know I ended that last clip saying why not. I didn't actually realise the queue time for the trolley ride monorail is 40 minutes. Yeah, I don't think it's a nice ride. It gives some great views, don't get me wrong. I would have liked to have actually taken you on a ride here, but I'm not queuing 40 minutes for that. It's a busy day here. It is a Saturday though, as to be expected. But yeah, 40 minutes for that is quite a long time. You have the Carrow Seuss here as well. Yeah, like what they've done there. And these decorations again with bits of tinsel around. And you've got another flat ride just down the back here. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. Yeah, and you've got the Cat in the Hat's massive hat over there as well. Yeah, this all looks great though. Again, a really colourful area. Carousel really well themed as well. Some face painting here. Yeah, just 5 minutes for that flat ride. That's about what I'd wait for the trolley ride. Maybe 10. Yeah, you got some more merch stalls down here as well. But yeah, as I say, that covers all the islands here at Islands of Adventure. Which leaves just the one thing before we wrap up today's vlog, and that is taking the Hogwarts Express into Diagon Alley, over to Universal Studios. And it is worth checking the closure of the Hogwarts Express, as it can close a lot earlier than the rest of the park, as is the case today. Due to Halloween Horror Nights, the Hogwarts Express actually closes at 5 o'clock, which is in just 25 minutes. So we'll head over there now, and we'll put in some footage of the ride.
Stuck unbunched in their tracks. Now keep your eyes peeled for Sneetches. They're known to love beaches. There's one down there, fishing. He's floating, he's wishing. He might catch a fish with a pinwheel-like tail. He might catch a fish with a spins like a sail. He might catch a fish with a cheddar watermelon. Or even a fish with a strawberry jelly. Say, that makes a story that no one...
And back into Hogsmeade now then, and we're going to catch the Hogwarts Express to London's King's Cross. And of course, Diagon Alley. Yeah, just show your park hopper ticket at the entrance here, and they'll allow you on board. Wait time, 10 minutes. And yeah, it's a great experience this. Like I say, it is a transport train between the two parks, Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios. And it does offer a different experience both ways. So it is worth doing both ways if you can. And we're allowed to film on this one, so I'll bring you aboard and give you a little taste of what that experience is like. Hogsmeade to Diagon Alley.
Wait, how about this one?
It's occupied, Harry.
Looks like a bunch of first years.
Let's keep looking.
I don't think that looked like our first year. Great, this one again.
bridge, actually. Did you really have to do that?
Honestly, Ron, they're just sweet. Build it, bridge.
And here we are at London's King's Cross. It's such a well-designed experience, really well thought out, really well engineered. It really is fantastic. It really does look the part. And we are now in Universal Studios. Yeah, we'll get the ride back into Islands of Adventure because, of course, Universal Studios will be a separate vlog coming up on the channel soon. And it really is just like being back home. I'll tell you, they really did knock it out the park when they designed this. It really is phenomenal. All the ticker boards. Oh, it looks great. And of course, this is extremely busy right now as Universal Studios is about to close for Halloween Horror Nights. So everybody is getting on the train back into Islands of Adventure. I got a feeling I'm going to be queuing for a long time to get back on the train, but we'll see. And here we are inside Universal Studios. Coming up in a vlog soon. And I think I'll be walking back to Islands of Adventure, and we'll get the train back into Islands of Adventure from Universal Studios in the Universal Studios vlog, because I'm not waiting 2 hours for the Hogwarts Express. And back in Islands of Adventure now then at Marvel's Superhero Island. And I've come back to Doctor Doom's Fearfall. Yeah, we didn't do these earlier in the day, so we'll jump on now. Strangely enough, it's still a 15-minute wait. And yeah, the interesting thing about these is that these are actually supposed to be an Intamin drop tower, much in the same style as the Demon Drop towers. However, back at the time, those rides had been discontinued. And so the decision was made to go with S&S instead and make them shot towers. Good rides these though. Good bit of airtime at the top. And for 15 minutes, that's not a bad wait time. And here we go then as we join the queue line. Good theming in this queue line. Yeah, it is a good ride this. 185 feet tall. S&S shot towers. Yeah, love this. I got a feeling it might not even be 15 minutes. Could be an over-exaggerated queue time. Love myself a bit of Doctor Dooms. I'll see you when I get off. And And just had my ride on Dr. Doom's Fearfall then. Yeah, 15-minute advertised wait time, walked straight on, no queue at all. And yeah, they're good rides those. They've got some good force to them. Like I say, a little bit of airtime at the top. I do wish they were just a little bit taller though. 185 feet is pretty tall, but yeah, I would just like, you know, another 50 feet or so. I feel like you get to the top and you're just about to start to see really good views across the park of Islands of Adventure, but then you start to come down again. I just feel like, you know, another 50 feet or so, you could have had some spectacular views over both IOA and the Universal Orlando Resort. Anyway, it's time to head back to Velocicoaster. Let's hope that queue time has dropped a little bit. And it's still a 120-minute wait for Velocicoaster, so I've come back down to Seuss's Landing and we get a ride on the Cat in the Hat. Yeah, just a 20-minute wait for this one, but I can bring you on.
He made us jump. We looked, and we saw him step in on the map. We looked and we saw him,
there he is.
Cat in the Hat.
Cat, go away. You do not want to play. He should not be about when your mother is out.
Why, we can have lots of good fun if you wish, with a game that I call Up, Up, Up with a Fish. Look at me, I'm the cat, with a cup and a cake on the top of my hat.
Our fish came down too. He fell into a box.
Do I like this? Oh, no, I do not.
I will pick up the book. You will see something new. 2 things, and I call them Thing 1 and Thing 2.
Oh, he's broken.
Oh, so tame.
The things are broken. Oh, that's a shame.
No, not in the house.
Isn't the fish in the pot?
They should not fly kites in a house. They should not.
I do not like the way that they play. If Mother could see this, oh, what would she say?
Tunnel tunnel's not working either.
I saw her! Your mother is near! Go as fast as you can, think of something to do! You will have to get rid of things!
Oh dear, you did not like our game. What a shame.
What? Even before, we cannot pick it up. There's no way at all.
Hey. It's a great dark ride, this.
Have no fear of this mess.
It is good.
Said the Cat in the Hat.
I always pick up my playdates, and so I will show you another good trick that I know.
Then our mother came in and said to us to.
Did you have any fun? Tell me, what did you do?
Can you tell her about it? No.
And some on-ride footage there then of the Cat in the Hat dark ride over on Seuss's Landing. Yeah, I've come back to Hogsmeade to check on Hagrid's Magical Creatures just to see if it's any better than Velocicoaster, which is now at a 2-hour, 10-minute wait. All lockers are full in that area, and I've come over here for Hagrid's and it's not much better. 110 minutes. However, I will make this the last ride of the day. I will be coming back here and doing a couple of days off camera where I'll get Velocicoaster in plenty of times. But Hagrid's at 110 minutes. That's going to be my last ride of the day. And I've made my way back out of the park now then, as my day here at Islands of Adventure comes to a close. And yeah, just got off my ride on Hagrid's Magical Creatures, a 110-minute advertised wait, an hour 50, queued an hour 15. So yeah, not too bad. And you know what, the good thing about it was, obviously the sun went down and I had a night ride on it, which I've never had before. First experience of a night ride on Hagrid's. And I tell you what, that ride, it has the whole package. It has the awesome theming, the onboard audio, it has the launches, the drop track element, the backwards section. It's fantastic, really, really good. Some argue that it may have too many launches and it kind of results in a bit of a stop-start feel. And yeah, I kind of see where they're coming from with that. However, overall, the ride is absolutely fantastic. And it's the first time I've ridden it since Robbie Coltrane obviously passed away, who plays Hagrid in the movies. And yeah, a little bit sad, but it is a fantastic ride. And yeah, 1 hour 15, the operations on there, fantastic. Obviously, it's a constantly moving ride. So yeah, you would hope that you have a constantly moving queue. That was the case. Great operations, absolutely fantastic. Really, really impressed with that. The day as a whole, it's been brilliant. It's been great to get back on some of my favorites. Did miss out on Velocicoaster today. It has been insanely busy. Those queue times really quite high. So yeah, it's a shame I missed out on that today. However, like I said, I will come back and obviously enjoy that off camera over the next week or so. Yeah, it's been great to get back into the park. Nice to see all the updates, some construction going on in quite a few places. Dudley Do-Right's getting a good refurb. Little sad to see the Lost Continent kind of being a little bit bare now, obviously, with the loss of Poseidon's Fury and of course the Sinbad show. I hope that soon that gets replaced, whether it's with Zelda, whether it's with something else. Be interesting to see what that actually becomes in the future. Was great to see all the themed areas again. Like I say, getting on some of my favorites. We obviously got on the Hulk as well, all the dark rides, Doctor Doom, Spider-Man. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. And the theming around Islands of Adventure is just absolutely second to none. It really is amazing. Operations have been great across the park today. Yeah, I had really nice food in Wimpy's over at Toon Lagoon, taken some awesome pictures at all the photo opportunities that we've got around the park as well. It is absolutely fantastic, and the park is just coming to a close now. It's almost 9 o'clock. So that's it. Yeah, absolutely brilliant to get back here. In terms of the next vlog coming up, we will be back at Animal Kingdom. Yeah, Disney's Animal Kingdom. Again, getting back on my favorites there, including Dinosaur and of course Expedition Everest. Checking out those shows and checking out the updates around that park as well as the Florida trip continues. Until then though, from Islands of Adventure, I want to thank you so much for watching, and as always, happy riding everybody. I'll see you at Animal Kingdom.